What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Project Ozone 2 Kappa Mode. Oh yeah, guys. So, last episode, we ended up making this whole emerald world, and I couldn't figure out where our miner was mining at. Yeah, it turns out it's over here in our northwest corner of the area. So yes, we are mining through here. We're collecting a lot of these emerald blocks right now, and I left this going overnight. Now, the problem is, at some point, this thing just stopped. And I think the problem was once I reached this very first thing here, whatever these things are called, the dimlet houses or whatever. Yeah, there's dimlets in there. The problem is, like, the floor of this thing is made out of stone slabs. Right. So stone slabs are kind of a problem since we were dumping all of the emeralds, pretty much everything that our miner was collecting directly into our EMC chest. It got stuck. Yeah, it mined up, I think, one slab or something, and then tried putting it into the Tesseract, right? So it goes directly into our EMC chest. That didn't work. The stone slabs do not have EMC, so that's kind of a problem. Why we got spiders on the surface here? Did I make this an always daytime? What? Now I'm confused. Why are there monsters over here? Okay. Yeah, this should be always daytime, so I don't know why we have monsters spawning here. But anyway, so yes, we are currently mining. This thing got stuck overnight, so it didn't completely finish what we were trying to do. But it is working right now, which is awesome. So let's go back to the base. So yes, I still left this thing here. Now, I put a chest as a buffer instead of this going directly into the energy condenser. I think this still can push the items over here, but we're kind of like pushing items here and here, and anything that goes into this chest, I have filtered, so only it's extracting emeralds that go into there. So we are collecting stone slabs. I could set up a thing that's like pulling out stone slabs and trashing them or something, but for right now, I'm just kind of interested in getting that EMC to our singularity so we can keep everything going. Currently, our singularities are looking pretty good. We have over a stack of these emerald ones. These are the really expensive ones, but what I really am concerned about is getting all these other ones, the Invar, the Peridot, Golden, and Diamond. I want all of those full, and then we can dump the rest of our stuff into these emeralds and then let it all fill up. After that point, we'll start collecting a good supply of the Demon Steel. Yeah, and that's going to make our lives easier. But for right now, yes, we are making this stuff about as fast as we can. We could set up another miner, actually. We could set up another quarry. We could double our efforts and have those emeralds coming in twice as fast. The problem is we're getting this to about to the point where it can't keep up. Like, if I start putting emerald blocks in here, it'll be a minute before I can actually get through them all. Like, I'll have to wait until the emeralds don't come in as fast, like it found a cave or I don't know, whatever. But anyway, so our EMC is going as it needs to be, and we are getting pretty close on all of our singularities like we were looking at a minute ago. I was kind of looking here at the different auto crafting things for the Dire auto crafting table, trying to figure out like what it was that we were missing here. So we needed these infinity ingots. We should probably look at making the infinity ingots today, getting the block and spawning that in. But it also was this chaos catalyst that I noticed here. This is the other thing that we don't have that we can't get just yet. So the chaos catalyst is another extreme crafting recipe that requires the infinity catalyst and ultimate stew and the cosmic meatballs and these endless pearls, all these extreme crafting things. It does require the chaotic core though, so we have to go fight the chaos guardian in order to get these. There's no way to animate this. There's no way to like automate it. Like, we have to go fight the chaos guardian for these. And I believe every time you kill the chaos guardian and you get the core, you get 5 of those. So we would only be able to do 5 of these if we kill one guardian. So yeah, we got to use these things a little sparingly at the start. So I think everything else in here is not that bad. I believe we have most of these things on auto craft, but yes, getting this whole process automated as well, something I'm interested in. Like these infinity catalysts, as we saw before, requires these 3 items. We want those auto crafted. We want these singularities auto crafted. We want this auto crafted. Yeah, it's going to be quite the process. Okay. So we were waiting on getting all of this stuff done. Flux crystal, I have 100 of those. That should be enough for what we need for all of our infinity ingots, I do believe. Is there anything else in here that I'm missing besides these eternal singularities? Yes, the Gaia spirit ingot. Right. Right. That is something that we never took care of before for whatever reason. This is another thing. Yeah. That is another thing that we need to make a block out of and animate. Why I didn't do that before, I'm not entirely sure. I left that there, and I purposely left this thing not filled up and not using all of our Gaia spirit for that exact reason to remember that, and I forgot. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we need another, what are the things called? The Safari Net? The Pokeball? We need one of these. Okay. Let's go put our block over here and animate it in here so it doesn't get away. As we've seen before, these things move super, super fast. All right, where is it? Wand of animation, compressed Gaia. Put that there. Animate it. And then captured. Cool. All right, so now we have another animated block here. That one has a regular, irrational health number, not like those other blocks that we did before. That like some crazy, crazy decimal health. I'm not sure why. Anyway, this is a block that we have needed to get animated, and we hadn't done that yet. So now let's do that. Is this thing out of power? Or is that... I'm confused. No, it's got power. It's just not doing the animation for whatever reason. Normally that has power. There it goes. Now it's doing the thing. I guess it just took a minute for it to update. Okay, so we need a spot for these guys. How about... Which one's that one? I'm not sure. We have 3 different blocks going here? We must have 3. Oh, check that out. We're running low on essence. Okay, that is another problem that we're going to have to take care of. Okay, so let's get our block going here. Yeah, our essence, that is a problem. Right, so we have neutronium, the vibrantium, and the awakened draconium. So we do have 3 of those going. So we need to make essence faster, right? I kind of want the compressed Gaia so I can set the spot down here. Where did that go? Oh, maybe I need my magnet on? There we go. Okay. I was like, where did that block go? There's no room for it. Okay, so now we got a room for these things. Let's turn the magnet back off. We want the upgrades. So we need 4 of these and then a void upgrade. There we go. There's that and that. Right, so we have all of those upgrades in there. I guess at this point we could probably turn off these other ones. Like, I don't expect we're gonna need them that much faster. I bet we could just turn these other ones off so we can put more of our essence to this thing. We will have to figure out how to get more essence though. So yeah, let's grab the other safari nets here. I don't know which one's which. It doesn't really matter, but we don't need these other ones spawning in at the moment. We have plenty of them down there. Maybe I'll grab a chest so we can keep these safari nets down here. Yeah, just a regular vanilla chest will be fine. So stick that here, put these in there for later. So if we ever need to respawn those guys in, yeah, all these have like a weird health number except for this one. I'm not sure why. Okay. Put that away, that away. So our Gaia, yeah, we should be getting plenty of those now. We already have 8 of them, which I think that's almost a stack or a stack something. Okay, so over here, I did spawn in a few more, or I guess breed a few more of these cows, but I guess we're still not making enough. So what I need to do is take over some of these other areas here where we have ranchers. We have 2 of them right now. They are hooked up to applied energistics, but we haven't really been using any of that applied energistics fluid at all. So I guess we could take these down. Yeah, I don't really care too much about this, to be honest. I'm not sure if we're using LPG anywhere at the moment. Let's just take this down too. I guess if we need it in the future, we have a bedrockium drum full and we can figure that out at that point in time. All right, let's put all that stuff away. Looks like I am hungry as well. We'll nom on one of these epic bacons. Okay, so we need fluid trash can. Fluid trash can. However you spell it, trash can fluids. That works. Okay, so that should be empty. This one should be empty now. Cool. So we have 2 more spots here that we can put these cows in. I think that's what we want to do. So we should probably turn our rancher off here. Yeah, we want to breed these cows and then take the babies and stick them over here, I think. Let these guys have their cooldown all the way down. It looks like we're all good here. Let's grab some wheat. There we go. You 2 breed. Baby cow. You 2 breed. Baby cow. You 2. And these 2, and then finally we need to breed, I think these 2? Thought there was a next, is there not an extra one over here? I thought there was. Okay, well I guess we have an odd number of cows now. Alright, so now we need to do the old safari net. Actually, we have some of these single-use ones that are just fine for this kind of thing. We're just moving some of these cows. Babies. Okay. We'll take those and put them over here. We'll let them grow up over here, and we'll do the same thing in another one of these things, just to let, or have more ranchers working on more of these cows, because yeah, we definitely need more essence. Okay, so I'm going to let the cooldown happen on these. I'm gonna breed them again, probably put 4 more here, and then do that 2 more times and put 8 more over here. Yeah, and then we should be able to keep up on our essence over there. Okay, well let me get to this and then we'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, well I went ahead and I bred those cows a little bit. I got rid of the fairy cows that we had over here. We really don't need molten fairy anymore. We have a full regular drum full of stuff, and we only really needed that for the 2 ingots. So yeah, a little overboard on that. Got rid of those. So we have a bunch of cows now. Each one of these have a rancher, and on those ranchers we have ME fluid interfaces. So as soon as this gets essence, it pushes it into the interface. And then this drum right here does have a storage bus on there, a fluid storage bus, so it pushes the essence back into here. So as you can see, we have a nice supply of the stuff now, over 250,000, or over 250 buckets, 250,000 millibuckets of the stuff. So yes, we're doing quite well now with the 1 block being spawned in over here. So yes, we are able to keep up on that stuff now, which is awesome. Okay, so if we go back to, let's turn this magnet off. We go back here and just take a look at this. We now have 195 of the Gaia blocks, 196. So I think we're doing pretty well on this stuff. So let's take that. We'll make a couple of stacks. That should be fine. We really only needed a stack of this in order to proceed with what we were doing. So let's go back to our base. All right, so we were looking at filling this in. Nice. Okay, so is there anything else in here that I might be forgetting? I think those are all full now. So we no longer have to worry about the Gaia Spirit Ingot. We have those being spawned in now. So the only other thing is the Eternal Singularity. I believe we needed, it was over 90 of these things, right? 90 of these recipes. So I'm going to have to do a full stack of these Infinity Catalysts and then do it again in order to make all of the Infinity Catalysts we need to make the 1 infinity block, but I think we should be okay. So there is a stack of Eternal Singularities. We can place those there and make a stack of these Infinity Catalysts. Okay, so there is that. I will find out how many of these that we need. Let me go ahead and take some time here to fill out this recipe completely one more time. It takes so long to try and remember every single item, pull them out of the system, place it in here manually. You can't even shift click them in there. You have to click and drag, right? It takes so long. Anyway, let me get to that. I might just make another full stack of these Infinity Catalysts. We have a few left over. But anyway, let me get to that and we'll be right back, guys. Oh my goodness, guys. So trying to get all of this stuff hooked up is taking so long. I had to make more cosmic meatballs. We had to make another stack of these Eternal Singularities. We had to make, well, I had to EMC a bunch of these things, the ME fluid and gas storage components. We needed some Gaia Spirit. I had to craft some more of these unstable ingots. We needed pretty much every single one of these ME storage components. What else did we need? There was a few more things, I think. Yeah, I have set up over here our neutronium ingots and our crystal matrix ingots for these infinity. I had to EMC a bunch of these crystal matrix because all of our nether stars are currently being converted into demon steel. Yep. Anyway, we should be good to go here. So here is another stack of infinity catalysts. Oh, I had to craft up the runes, the Botania runes. Those were going too. All right, so we need to just kind of draw these all in here. All right, so I got 9 left over. And there we go. So this should give us a total, oh, no, I missed right here. That should give us a total of 9 infinity ingots, which we can turn into a block, animate, and then never have to worry about this process again, at least for these particular items. I'm super, super excited for this. There it is. There is 9 more infinity ingots. Oh my goodness. Okay, so can we craft those, please, into a block? Oh man, there it is. Okay, so there's an infinity block. Right, so now we're going to have to animate that. We're going to need yet another safari net. Grab this guy, that guy. There we go. Cool. All right, so let's go get this little fella animated. Do like we did with the Gaia spirit one earlier, or I guess the compressed Gaia, whatever it's called. That is a cool looking block though, right? I don't know if I'd want to build like a base or a structure out of it, but it is pretty cool looking. All right, so let's animate this thing and then get our safari net ready as well. Nice. And capture 20 health. All right, so let's go back once again. Where's my thing? All the way at the end here for some reason. Let's go back to the last millennium. All right, we'll put this little fella in there to be auto spawned in, and then we're gonna have all of the infinity ingots. It won't matter anymore, and it's gonna be super amazing. All right, so we'll put this one right here. I'll turn my magnet on so I capture the first one so we can set the pattern and it'll go to where we want it to go. All right. Probably just gotta wait 5 more seconds or so for our first infinity block to be spawned in. There it is. Awesome. Okay. I did not get the infinity block. Where is it? That was weird. Oh, it must have jumped like far over onto the other side or whatever, like we've seen before. Okay, so now that we have this, we can put the infinity block right in here. Awesome. All right, so again, we're gonna do the upgrade. We want 4 of these guys. And we want our void upgrade. All right. There's that and that. Very, very cool. Okay, so I guess I can clear my inventory out of some of these other things that we don't particularly need at the moment. And I can turn my magnet off. I did hook up another advanced item collector here, which is specifically collecting loot bags with a metadata ignored. So we just put one of the common loot bags in there with the metadata ignored. Like all of these have the same number. This is 6449. This is 6449:2. Yeah, anyway, so it collects all of them out of the, I guess out of this chest, and it just deletes them into this trash can, which is awesome. Okay, so we don't have to worry about those clogging up down here anymore. So all this stuff is now officially collected, which is great. So if we look in here, the infinity blocks that we have right now, we have 9 plus, I guess I got 3 more in my inventory. I'll put those away. All right. Infinity blocks. We now have 14 of these things. That is so good. 15, yes. The infinity stuff, never have to worry about it again. I am kind of curious though how we are doing over here on our essence here. Are we gaining or are we losing? We're at 1800 of the stuff now. I think we're still gaining. We only have 2 of those going. We don't really need them going, like, we don't really need all of them going. Like, we have plenty of the awakened draconium and neutronium blocks and all that kind of stuff. We can always swap them out later for when we need more. I really don't want to have like too many of these cows set up, like these packs of 8 or whatever. I guess that one's only a 4 or 3 in it. Yeah, I don't really want too many of those going, because if you just have too many living entities, it just causes a lot of lag eventually. So yeah, we'll just ignore that for now. Okay, so now that we have the infinity blocks, we've animated it. Probably the next thing that we should look at is fully upgrading our armor. Like, that's not part of the infinity stuff, but it is a thing that we needed to do. And since we have so much of the awakened draconium, yeah, so much of this stuff, we can make the rest of our awakened cores and upgrade our armor fully. I don't remember, did we upgrade our flux capacitor fully? I think we might have. But yeah, let's tell the system to make, I don't know, how about 40 more of these things? Oh, we need nether stars for that. Okay, that's a problem. We could turn this off, collect some nether stars. Yeah, we should have those now. Yeah, let's tell it to make like 40 of these things. I don't really know if that's what we need or not, but I would like to fully upgrade all of our armor and stuff. So let's grab our upgrade modifier. And the infinity catalyst, I don't need those on me anymore either. Okay, so here is 20. That should be enough to upgrade at least one piece of armor, right? So upgrade modifier. Let's do, I don't know, the helmet. Let's upgrade that fully. Right, so we had 25 in the shield recovery, 23 in the shield capacity. I think we will keep bumping these up a little bit. And then there's also the power storage. I honestly don't know how many we can put into these things. So there's 10. There's 10. There's 10. Okay, so it looks like you can put in a total of 30. I guess 10 in each one should be just fine. So yes, this is needing to be charged up quite a bit since it holds a lot more power than it used to. I think that'll charge up from a capacitor though. Yeah, it is. Okay, so 30 per, so we need 90 more. How many did I tell the system to make? I don't remember now. We have 20. So I need to tell the system to make 70 more. I think we had the same amount done in all of these. Okay, let's just start crafting those up. I'll go ahead and put all of those upgrades in all of our armor, and then we can look at potentially going and fighting the Chaos Guardian. Be right back, guys. Alright, guys, so I went ahead and I put all the upgrades in all of our stuff. I fully upgraded our Draconic Staff of Power, so we have like all of these different things in there. It's up to... it can do an AoE of 11 by 11 by 11. It has a attack damage now of 380, which is just crazy. That is just the straight attack damage on there, right? That is not including the 30% mob health. So yes, it does quite a bit of damage. We could also put sharpness on there, I think, and maybe some other things to boost it up, but I think that's going to be just fine. The armor, I was able to put 10 on each different slot, so we have all of those done. And then our flux capacitor, I think that was already fully upgraded. So anyway, we have everything ready to go. I think it's time to go fight ourselves a Chaos Guardian. So we do have this crossbow, this Lumium one. So we are doing 136 hearts. I don't know, should we look at trying to make a better bolt? I mean, we still have that infinity, right? I don't know if putting, I still don't know if putting like the glowstone on this makes that better or what to do. I mean, we could just try it, I guess. So what's the refined glowstone? We still have this, right? So we can melt down the smelter and pour that onto the infinity tool rod and then put some fletchings on there. I guess we can give that a go and see if that's going to be any good. Honestly, I don't remember if what we have right now is good enough. We just make a thing. It looked like there was part of a fairy ingot still in there. Oh, yeah, we do have some fairy nuggets. Okay, so how do we get that out of the system? I guess we put that right back into here. Turn this back on. Okay, and then just break it. Cool. All right, so that just gets rid of that extra fairy. We don't need that stuff. Where did my thing go? Oh, over here. I was like, did I delete it? That would have been bad. Okay, so we want this out of there, actually. We want to put the infinity tool rod. And I guess we put the refined glowstone on there, I think. I don't know. Do we need more than that? Oh, I thought it was only half an ingot that you put on there. Whoops. Okay. Refined glowstone, or I guess glowstone ingot. That's fine. We can delete the extra stuff that we have. It's not that big of a deal. All right, so that should fill that the rest of the way. How long does that take? A minute, apparently. Put that back there. That should fill up with the rest of the refined glowstone. We'll just delete that. We can make that stuff all day long. It's no longer important that we keep every last bit like it used to be. So there is an infinity bolt. Durability 8,000, weight 2, break percent chance 0. Okay, so we need to get ourselves a fletching. Now, I believe slime leaf was the best. Did we never get slime leaves? Didn't we ever get a slimy sapling? I could have sworn we did slimy saplings before. What's on these bolts? Does it show leaf fletching. I guess we never got a slimy sapling. Okay, well, maybe that's something we should work on really quick. Let's make these the best that we can make them. So if we wanted to get ourselves slimy sapling, how do we get that? That has gone from congealed green slime in a sieve. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, let me grab some slime real quick. We have 28,000 of this stuff. I think we're gonna be okay. Sieve. Yeah, let me go ahead and sift through a bunch of this. We'll get the slimy stuff. We'll try and get some slimy leaves. We'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. Well, I went ahead and I got the slime leaf fletching here. Yep. And we have our infinity bolt with a refined glowstone tip. And that gives us 336 bolts, right? It has an attack of 12 hearts compared to this one right here, which has an attack of 7.5 hearts. That's with some quartz already applied to it. And this still has, I think, some modifiers remaining, if I remember right. I'll see. Maybe we don't have any modifiers remaining. Anyway, so that's where we're at right here with this. And I was like, you know, there might be a better way to do this. So I took I made an infinity bolt. You can make these things on the extreme crafting infinity tool rod. Infinity tool rod. Yes, you can craft that with 5 ingots in the extreme crafting. So I made another one of those. And I was just trying lumium on there just to see what the difference would be. So we get a lot more durability, a lot more shots, but like the attack is down to 2 hearts. Like it's such a waste. So then I was looking and I saw there was actually an infinity bolt. I was like, oh, that's cool. How do we make one of those? So it's an infinity tool rod plus 3 more infinity ingots. And I guess that gives us the infinity bolt. I have not tried this, so let's try this together. So 5 of these ingots here, if I can put them in the right spot, makes the tool rod. So that plus 3 and more infinity ingots, I guess for the tip, will make an infinity bolt. I don't know how much better this is. I assume this is probably the best though. So let's try this one. I think it was this one. So attack 50 hearts. 11,200 for durability. Accuracy 99%. Break chance 0%. Modifiers 10. Yeah. Yeah, that's the best you can do right here. So infinity tool rod plus the infinity ingots in the extreme crafting. That's what you do. Achievement get, Tinkerer. Okay, so now that we have that, I don't really think we need to put too many modifiers on there. Attack 25 hearts. You know what? Let's unload the bolts that we have here. I'm gonna put these up just for now. Let's just kind of see what this does. So if we load, that has the infinity bolt, right? Yeah, infinity bolt. That does 560 hearts of damage. 560 hearts of damage. What? What did the old ones do now? I gotta find out. These do 136 hearts. So that's like 4 times. Well, 3 times-ish. Anyway, it's a lot more. So these bolts, without any additional modifiers, are ridiculously awesome. Okay, so now that we have that done, yeah, killing the Chaos Guardian, that should be pretty trivial, right? I probably will want to put like moss or auto repair or whatever on these things. Yeah, I'm probably going to want to do that. We could also add in quartz to make them stronger, but I really don't think we need to do that. And since we have the infinity bolt automatically made, I don't even think there is a reason to worry about ever breaking these. We can make these no problem. Okay, so now I don't need these shears on me. We already got the thing. We grew the tree. Don't need the watering can on me anymore. We have our bolts. We have food. We have this thing, which we don't really need at the moment. I think we're good to go. So let's go to the end real quick, and let's just go say hello to Mr. Chaos Guardian. Where's the end? Right here. All right, so these should one-shot any monster except for Endermen, I guess, because Endermen teleport when you shoot them. In this mod pack, the Chaos Islands are only about 500 blocks away. Normally, they're 10,000 blocks away. So quickly, we see that we're at the outer edge of one of these things. Yeah, so we're like ready to go here. Now, if I remember right, we have to destroy the little crystals that heal it because it heals like a lot. And you can't even do any damage to the Chaos Guardian while those are still active. So we have to kill those crystals. It's going to be a lot of running away. Let's get this done. I feel pretty confident that we'll be able to defeat the Chaos Guardian here. So yeah, we'll just poke in here and break these things. I'm not even gonna worry about it. The things that I do worry about though, yeah, those things that are hitting me right now, those will start draining a lot of damage from our armor. So we want to make sure we get away from those as fast as we can. Yeah, they're already taking a lot of my shield away. You can see down there in the bottom right-hand corner. Just kind of gotta cruise around for a little while. Let that all recharge back up. Okay. So where's one that we haven't done? This one. All right, let me out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Kind of got trapped there. We could use our bow on like these center ones, I would expect. That one's already done. Whoa, get out, get out, get out. Yeah, this fight isn't that bad if you keep moving. But as soon as you let like all the little charges or whatever that the Guardian is shooting at you hit you, yeah, you're gonna have a bad time. Okay, that one's done. That one's done. I think I missed one in the center there. This one? That one's done. Okay, so now we just gotta get the ones on the outside, whichever ones I've missed. That one looks like... Whoop, get out of there. Yeah, those things start doing like a massive amount of damage to you if you're not careful. All right, let's figure out which ones are still active. It's really hard to tell because you gotta move. You gotta keep moving. You can't really slow down, otherwise you're gonna get too much damage applied to you. Okay, did I blow this thing up? No. Whoa! Wow, okay, so that just like did all the damage to my health. Oh my goodness. How are we doing on our battery? Our battery is fine. Okay. So just as long as we don't run out of charge on our flux capacitor, we should be okay. But the fact that that took away all of my health right there, super scary. And this dragon is now doing like a machine gun kind of a thing. Gotta keep going, can't stop. Okay, so it looks like there is one more right there. Let's see if we can take this one out. All right, so I can see this one is still active because it's doing a beam to the dragon. Okay, one over here. Now that might be the last one. I don't know for sure. Let's eat some food so we can get our health recovering though. Okay, let's see. Can we poke the dragon? I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I don't like this. I can't move. Oof, that's scary. Yeah, we gotta keep going. I don't like how that takes you down to half a heart like that. That's so scary. Okay, so there is definitely another one that's still active there. I just saw it, but I want to move around. We'll come back to it and smack it here in just a second. Get it. Oh, look at that. We just did so much damage to the dragon with one hit. Where'd it go? I lost it. There you are. At least I think that was one hit. Okay, we still gotta keep moving though, because like all those stupid things are still tracking. Oh my goodness. I think you can, yeah, you can shoot these things so they don't hit you. Did we get them all? I think we might have. Whew. Yeah, that fight, even though like we got overpowered armor or whatever, it is still kind of scary. Okay, so let's get down here. There's all of our XP. This is where the Durgan died. All right, so our goal right now is to break this thing and collect it. Let me... Anyway, let's just break it, actually. Okay, so this thing will explode, and it's gonna make quite an explosion. We could collect these blocks. And these down here. Yep, I think we got a few moments before this thing blows up. I think we will survive it, but honestly, I got better things to do than watch this thing explode, even though it would be kind of cool. Let's just get out of here. I don't know. Maybe they set the timer on this thing so it's shorter. It might blow up sooner than I expect. All right, so we got a lot of the draconium infused obsidian. We got our chaos shards. We got a little bit of obsidian. We got another dragon heart. And these infinity bolts are ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I like them. Did we level these up? No, it still says modifiers remaining 10. Oh, they have a huge amount of XP that you need. Okay. Maybe they go up faster with the XP, like if you kill normal monsters with them or something. I'm not entirely sure. But, guys, I think we're going to go and wrap the episode up here for today. I had a lot of fun fighting the Chaos Guardian. That's not going to be the only one we do. We need a lot of those Chaos Shards going forward to make a lot of the other parts, which means we have to defeat the dragon, or there might be another way. Anyway, we'll look at that in the future. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on the episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.